I can't lie, I completely forgot about Sonic Boom. I did have such a fun time doing those other videos, you know, even if they did leave me with deep emotional scars that have never left and never will, but that's okay because who doesn't need emotional scars in their life, right? You know, it builds character. That's what I'm gonna roll with. That's why I do these videos. Also, if I sound a little bit weird, I am a little sick. I'm sorry, okay? But you know what? I'm persevering. I'm pushing through all my terrible feelings to make videos for you, okay? Yeah, it's a guilt trip. That's what this is. Anyway, I'm gonna calm myself down because I know it won't be long before I get all riled up again. This is Sonic Boom out of context, and I will admit there's a possibility I'll have repeat clips in here because I'm really bad at remembering what I've already reacted to. I mean, I don't really know what his plan was there, but I can say if I was having a birthday party, you know, and then someone was busting out of a cake and I didn't know what was going to happen, and it was Knuckles the Echidna, I'd have no complaints. Bro, Knuckles is at my birthday now? Although I guess for them, it's just our annoying friend, is it?
But I'm not wearing pants. Finally, a use for my ballot stuffing robot.
Ballots? So... Interestingly, I don't know if you guys know this, I have no clue what she just said. So, just out of curiosity, does that mean that Eggman, do I want to say this? You know, that might explain some of the things happening in the States. You know, is Eggman just there? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. I literally totally overlooked the fact that he was just caught in a bear trap. Although, one, he doesn't seem all that bothered by it. Two, is it even making contact? Is he that thin? Skinny queen. Come on, man. Can you drop the workout routine? Although, to be completely honest, when I look at Knuckles, you know, it kind of looks like he's been skipping leg day all the time. Although, now that I say that, actually sounds like a great idea. You know, everybody says that you should do leg day, but they don't ever think about what if I'm trapped in the woods and I step on a bear trap? I just gotta have toothpick legs so that I don't get stuck. And I'm certain he thought of that. Now let's see if we can decipher what the hell she said. We never get something. Well, you know, wait, are those clips related? No, that's just them falling into the earth and then Tails getting crushed. So there's a lot of death happening already, or at least near death moments. Should try to beat it up. Stuck it?
Stuck it.
Oh. These clips are so quick.
Tails for a lemon. Don't worry about her.
You know, I can understand. I mean, look, it's possible that Knuckles also just needs glasses, but I don't know, at a passing glance, if I didn't know what Tails was, nor did I know specifically that it was Tails, I might be like, that's a lemon, maybe I'd try to buy it if we were in a grocery store.
Don't worry about her. She'll pass out from the pain soon.
Oh my God.
You can't kill me.
Get in the hedgehog.
Well, look, honestly, I kind of believe it. I don't think anybody can kill anybody. I'm starting to believe that nobody can even possibly die because just alone in this compilation, we've had someone trapped in a bear trap, like at their midsection. Well, maybe a bit lower, more like their groin, let's be real. Multiple people plummeting into Earth, and then Tails getting absolutely floored by whatever the hell that thing that fell on them was. I know, I've seen that clip before, and it made me think, well, -1 to the cast. So I believe you. More importantly, though, I want to focus on them. Oh, don't worry about it. You know, we don't have to worry about the inconvenience of their pain because they're going to black out from it soon. Cool. I mean, that's either someone who is like the worst friend to that person or their best friend, and absolutely no in between.
Get in the hedgehog harness.
Oh, look at the time.
Get in the hedgehog harness.
So, hold on. Yeah, okay. Well, he's clearly faking, right? That's pretty, oh, it's a quarter past a freckle. Wait, no, that's a hair past a freckle with the mole coming up or something like that? That's gonna make no sense to people if that's just like an Australian thing that kids, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm weird. I understand that Eggman probably just has, I like how I call him Eggman. Isn't it like Eggman? But I keep saying the Eggman. Although, that actually is what this is not important. Although it is what he is. What the f was I about to say? I understand that it's probably to do with something that he's like trying to harm Sonic with or whatever, but here, get in the hedgehog harness. It either sounds malicious, which it probably is, or sus, which, it probably is.
I gotta chop my arm off.
I mean, that's a... Look, I'm pretty sure I've seen a bit of that dancing clip before, but look, can you look me in the eyes and tell me there's a better dance teacher than Dr. Eggman? I don't think so. As for this Sonic clip, I think I'm gonna start using that, you know, just as an excuse to get out of it. I'd love to come out, guys. I'm sorry, I can't though. Gotta go home and chop my arm off. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Now that I say that, it sounds less like a sarcastic excuse and more like, God, I'd rather be doing anything. I'd rather be chopping my arm off than spending time with you. Which, true. I'm talking about you, by the way. I'd rather chop my arm off than have to film one more video for you. I'm just kidding. Please don't unsubscribe.
Oh, please don't cook me.
It makes me pretty uncomfortable, him having his hand shoved up that.
I've never felt so free.
But, did someone just play that in... What the fuck? What the unholy... It's pretty rare, I think, that another clip following one clip completely... I was going to say completely derails my train of thought, but that's not true. I think that happens all the time, and I think it's happened multiple times in this video alone. But what... in the name of everything that is holy is going on here? Because I can't tell if this is like just, I mean, it's a giant, but why does it kind of look like food? It also looks like there's someone who's been akumatized in Miraculous, and also like chicken, but it's screaming in a high-pitched voice, which I would not expect. Everything about this is uncomfortable. And, you know, I can't lie, because I was talking about it being food. It's only just occurred to me that it's not lying on like a plate with salad. That's like a garden. I thought it was garnish, not a garden. Oh yeah, that's right. I got distracted from that log clip. Was this plate in reverse, or were they just running it backwards? Because that's pretty impressive. I mean, either way, even if they were doing that forwards, that's pretty impressive.
Fire!
It's weird when they work together.
No, he
Was that a dodge?
Oh, no, he didn't.
I don't even, you know, maybe it's just me. He didn't even need to move, like at all. Look how far away that is from him. So he's here, he comes up, and look where the ball goes. That would not have hit him whether he flipped upside down or not. He's just doing it for style, although now he's just hovering there. So is he a superhero? I mean, kinda, or not really. It's just a fast alien. I'm criticizing this as though doing something for stylistic flair and absolutely no other reason is not just what Sonic does for everything.
Oh, no, he didn't.
That's just me.
Amy this time.
Nice to meet you. She seems nice.
Does she? Does she seem nice? Because she seems kind of wild. Every time I see any clip from her, I'm like, why are you, 1, being mean, 2, being aggressive, or 3, being scared? I think she was being sarcastic, and I'm just stupid.
My breakfast is plotting to kill me.
I got this.
Does that mean she's got like...
Press 2.
Does that... God, I never get distracted from a clip and have my thoughts derailed. That was just me trying to figure out what the hell I was talking about. She said her breakfast is trying to kill me. See, my initial thought was, oh, did she get food poisoning? Oh, it's coming back to bite her. That sucks. But I think maybe I'm just going to throw out a guess as to all the crazy shit that happens here in Sonic. Something happened to her breakfast and it came alive and it literally is trying to kill her. That's my theory, okay?
I got this.
And this just makes me
When you're depressed too?
constantly love Knuckles more and more every time I see any clip of him. Eating popcorn while you're depressed, I can't really relate to that. Honestly, I feel like eating popcorn, even though I like the taste of popcorn. Well, actually, the sentence I'm about to say now kind of makes sense, because I was going to say sometimes eating popcorn to me feels like self-harm, because I know that I'm going to get kernels all up in my gums and teeth and it's going to be terrible. But I do it anyway because, oh, is it worth it? Sometimes it's not, but I do it anyway. So maybe next time I feel depressed, I should eat a bunch of popcorn, see how I feel. At the very least, it'll force me to floss. And who doesn't need a little bit of self-care when you're depressed, right? That's the hack. You know, if you're depressed and you're like, God, I can't will myself to shower. You know, I really need to take care of myself better, but it's so hard. Life hack. Shit on yourself. You rub that all over, then you're gonna have to shower, okay? Is this terrible advice? Yes.
A bruise like a delicate peach. Tainted victory is mine.
Say it, poos. I'm gonna try one more time. The best guess I have for what was said there is a poo is like a delicate peach, which I am like 95% sure I completely misheard. But on the 5% chance that I did hear correctly, gross, icky, never say that again for the rest of your life. Whoa.
Pizza!
Gosh, you're cute.
That's so dumb, but I love it. I love silly little jokes like that. So, look, I have never really thought about it. And honestly, I feel like maybe there's even visuals in Sonic Boom where this is a thing. But Eggman without his mustache is just gotta be fucking cursed, right? Like, that's gotta be terrible. Terrible to see. A clean-shaven Eggman. I do kind of feel like he'd just do the thing that, like, Dennis from the SpongeBob movie does, where he just, like, just grows a mustache. I can imagine him doing that. Maybe that's why he doesn't care about chopping it off at a moment's notice.
Gosh, you're cute.
You dreamed you were being chased by a giant sock puppet.
Sounds terrible. What?
Kill it with fire!
Bro, it's your friend. What did he even land on? Why was it squelchy? He's jumping out a first story window too. Like, that goes to nowhere. They're just, oh, you happen to pick the window that falls directly into my special secret mud puddle. Why did adding special and secret to that make it sound so much worse? Not just, oh, my mud puddle, my special secret mud puddle. You know, even we could get rid of the secret. Just my special mud puddle. Sounds like I'm talking about poop again. And like I was saying, that's their friend. You actually, dude, I keep like catching myself and correcting myself because I'm like, that's their friend. Why are you freaking out about Knuckles just being there in front of you? But I gotta say, doesn't matter who it is, but if I was just chilling there and then a friend of mine just like manifested in front of me like some kind of digital hologram, yeah, I'd freak out. I don't think I would immediately say to kill it. That's a bit of a big step, but I think I would at the very least be, I don't want to describe this too harshly, alarmed. I would be alarmed. Is that Eggman?
Claws connected to the trap jaw. Trap jaw's connected to the scoop maw. Scoop maw's connected to the positively charged resistor coupling.
I'm happy for you, Tails. Wow, that's weird. You know, I love it. Actually, unironically, that's kind of cool. Knuckles playing Sonic, and they're like action, so clearly they're filming a movie or something, but just, remember what we were talking about before? A little bit ago? About death? He's even, I think why is he like disappearing to the ground? Unless this is part of their movie magic. He didn't actually get squished, he just got pushed down into like a little trap door that doesn't seem like it's there at all, but that's what I'm gonna roll with. Otherwise, rip Knuckles. He dead. Short-lived, long-lived, I don't know how old he is. Yeah, get wrecked, loser. Oh, dude, that's just, that's how you know you're having a good time, right? You go out, you do something, some kind of activity, and you're like, this is only mildly damaging to my kidney. Actually, no, that's how you know you're having a decent time. If you're having a good time, it's gonna be horrendously damaging to your kidneys. Am I right? Or am I right? Because what's life without a little danger, all right? I don't know why I love that clip so much. It's so dumb, so silly, just squishing it in his face, like, here, little bitch, take this. Made him do it to himself too.
Brought to you by lead-based paint and asbestos, the perfect combination for your baby's nursery.
Wow, yep, my favorite, they even took it a step further, didn't they? Like, not just lead paint and asbestos, oh, the perfect combination for your baby's nursery. You know, I guess, would there be, I don't know if there would be ads like that, but weirdly I can kind of imagine it. Here, have all of the carcinogenic materials. Maybe they're just advertising to parents who don't want to have that. No, that's a terrible joke to make. I'm not going to finish that goddamn sentence. You can finish it in your head, then it'll be your fault. Whoa. Wait, who flew? Oh, Sonic.
He got hit in the head by too many horseshoes.
So y'all know what we just saw, right? Like, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. There's got to be. However, have you ever in your life thought, you know what my life is really missing? What would just really make everything complete for me? Bring every factor of my life together and make me feel whole? Is Sonic sniffing a shoe? Whether it's his or someone else. Yeah, seeing him put his little, I was gonna say peepers, but that's his little sniffers right close to his. Is he analyzing too? I get the feeling he's trying to work out if it belongs to someone or he's tracking something, but there's just this faint hint of a smirk. So would you like that? You know, if you just saw someone sniff a shoe and not just like, you know, but they went. That's one of the worst things I've done on this channel.
Do you love it?
I do.
Why do you seem surprised?
I was expecting some kind of complication.
I mean, that's,
Water my cat.
water my cat. Well, I think I can tell you pretty confidently your cat would despise that. So they have pets. I've never thought this through. They are animals. That, you know, hedgehogs, echidnas, other foxes, maybe, and yet they still have pets, which means that cats exist, but cats aren't sentient, but like a whole lot of animals are. You know, I feel like there are some things I shouldn't dig too far into, but my God, am I curious about the logistics of pet ownership and sentience in this world. Again, so, you know, this maybe confirms it. Like, he ain't look like he's breathing, so some people can die. And Knuckles is first on the count.
Water my cat. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna go with that.
It was a tiny bite, but it gave me this crazy dream.
Did he get, like, drugged by a bug? There are so many things that would, like, kill someone here, and are they being freed? The outside world. Were his feet just on fire because he ran too fast? Or did he, no, there's no fire there.
Anarchy, baby.
I don't know who he is or why he's saying that, but I love him. And that's all I'll say.
I think PuppyCon is a fuzzy puppy fan convention.
You just saw me processing that. So was that a furry joke? Is that what that was? Is that talking about a furry convention? So what, canonically furries kind of exist? But maybe they're called something else. And there is an extra layer to this that makes it weird that I'm sure there are quite a few furries that dress up in fursuits like that, or like even just cosplays that are fursuits of these guys. So like, God, can you imagine just the mind fuck it would be to go to a convention like that and see people dressed up in fursuits of you? That's horrifying. Because like, yeah, they're fursuits, but the fursuits is just like all encompassing them. So it wouldn't even be like, it'd be like me going to VidCon and seeing someone else dressed in a skin suit of me. Let's move on from this nightmare. He screams, dude.
New Year's, dude.
Slay.
Fire my agent.
Your paperclip necklace pleases me.
Why did you wear a sheep as a hat?
You'll never want for comfy blankets again.
Hell yeah.
I'll be a pile.
Oh, lightning. Oh, they were scared of a storm. That's adorable. Thunder buddies. I know they're probably like negotiating or having a meeting, but why does it low-key seem like they'd be getting along? You know, they're both just like, no nonsense. I'm going to stop that right there because I don't think I could really describe Dr. Eggman as no nonsense in any way, shape, or form.
Shot putting tails across your living room. I work in the fast
food industry. Is he's also a hero? I've only seen this dude a couple times and it's all been from mostly this compilation. And now I learn he can shoot lasers out of his goddamn fingers. And I will say, yes, shot putting tails or anybody, shot putting anyone or anything across the living room is literally just a daily occurrence. Not even daily, multiple times a day occurrence for all of these characters.
We're awesome role models.
A lost child oblivious to the never-ending sea of despair.
What I aim to be, what I would love to be. Tails sometimes just seems like such a badass. Sorry, he just had to dip. His people needed him. You know, well, his echidnas needed him. Dude, the main thing that watching this show does is make me wish I was able to do half of this stuff because I just want to be able to leave conversations like that, you know? Not follow it up. Just be like, oh, I gotta go chop my arm off. Away.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got a...
Just cut it off.
Only the second most popular character in the whole canon? My God!
It's weird how meta they get. He's staring right down the camera talking about the second most popular... Who would be the second most popular? Like, who would even be first? Like, I feel like Shadow is more popular than Sonic, right?
Come on, guys, wait for me.
So I don't even want to focus on how whiny Sonic is being there or what was said. The only thing I want to focus on is Knuckles with like a beret and a unicycle? One unicycle, or just a folded bike, holding hands with her. Like, what is this version of Knuckles? A French unicycling womanizer? That's a strange description for anyone, let alone Knuckles the Echidna. And why, low-key, does he seem really freaking cool here? Is it just me? If someone just donned a beret and started riding a unicycle, I think they're hella cool. Or extremely lame in a very cool way. So anyway, that's the end of the compilation. That's where we're ending. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that weird? Yes, it is. Did I like it all? Yeah, I guess. There was a lot of weird shit going on. And it was very quick fire. So I feel like my brain was just like not keeping up. There was just a lag and I was like thinking of what I was going to say 5 seconds after something had happened. But by the time it got to that point, there'd already been like 2 or 3 more clips that I was also trying to process. This is like a nightmare for my ADHD, but also a dream for my ADHD. This show just continues to be one of the weirdest and funniest things that I've watched on this channel. And you know what? Now that I've done 3 out of context videos on it, I feel like it's getting to the point where I gotta watch episodes. I gotta watch them. I gotta see what's happening because goddamn, I feel like I could really get into it, honestly. And as wild as it is out of context, I just need the context. I need to know what's going on. I need to know why everybody's doing the things they are. And you know what's a really easy way of doing that is by watching the damn show, which I feel like is what y'all have screamed at me for like a year now. So let me know if you want that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate you being here and I'll see you next time.